Listen, you don't increase in faith. You increase in the knowledge of faith. There are people who I need to increase in faith. He says we were given the measure. The measure. Back then, I even thought the measure meant that everybody received the same amount. That's not what it means. He says you receive the measure. You receive what is required when it comes to faith. So you have the fullness of faith, but you increase in the revelation and knowledge of that which you have, so that you are more effective with it. So we don't increase in faith, because he gave to each and every one the measure. Don't you hear? The means definite article. If he had said some measure, language, if he had said some measure, it means you were given a certain percentage. But it says the measure, not some measure, not a measure. And Jesus is saying that measure that was given to you, the minutest of it can move mountains. He said, if you have faith as a mustard seed, if you have, see the language. He was talking to people who didn't have faith because they were not born again. But when it came to the New Testament, he didn't say if you have faith. When it came to us, he says you have received the measure, not faith as a mustard seed. He says you have received the measure. And you know what the measure is? The measure of faith which he's talking about is the faith of the Son of God. Is Jesus increasing in faith? You are not permitted to increase in faith. Jesus is not increasing in faith, and his faith is your faith. So are you supposed to increase in faith? You are not supposed to, because the measure he's talking about is the faith of the Son of God. And if he is the head and you are the body, he can't have a different faith from yours. So our responsibility by ministering the word of God to you is to unveil the measure of that faith. And the measure there is not percentage. He's talking about the fullness of faith. So the fullness of what we call faith of God is the measure you have received as a child of God. But what is happening now is you are being, the word of God is being what? Revealed to you, so that word unveils what you already have.